All right. Everyone, it is a privilege and honor to be on this stage with you this evening. First of all, my ears have not popped from the flight. I have no volume control, so I apologize if I whisper or yell at some point. For those I haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet, my name is Parham Eftekhari. I'm the founder and chairman of ICIT, and on behalf of the Institute, we welcome you to this year's ICIT Gala and Benefit. I know for a fact there's a lot of new people here. So a show of hands, whose first time is it at the Gala? Yes, we love that. Welcome all of you, and thank you for joining us. And to the OGs, the ones who've been here for years and years and years, that's right, welcome back. We love to have you all. Tonight is really special. Tonight is one of my favorite nights of the year, and I know a lot of the previous attendees and soon-to-be previous attendees is going to be your favorite night of the year as well. We're here to do a lot of things. First and foremost, of course, we're here to support the mission of ICIT, which we'll hear about throughout the evening. We're here to recognize some incredible leaders who are truly making a difference for ICIT's mission and across the country and around the world. And my favorite part of tonight and why we're here is to strengthen and build our community. Now, for those who don't know, the formal name of this event is the ICIT Gala and Benefit. But for those in the know, this event is actually called Cyberprom, there you go. It's Cyberprom. When was the last time you and all your classmates were all dressed up in one place? Cyberprom, okay? Now, like like your high school prom, it is like a big deal, right? This is the night. And I gotta be honest, when I heard that prom was moving from our old venue to the new one, I was a little bit nervous because how's it gonna go? Are we gonna fill the room? And I wanna say congratulations to the ICIT team and everyone who's made tonight possible, because this year we have doubled the attendance and therefore significantly increased the funds that were raised for the ICIT. So congratulations, everyone. Now, the energy is great. We're gonna be drinking, we're gonna be laughing. This is more Golden Globes than Oscars, so have fun, laugh. Not too much fun though, because we do have some serious work to do. Everyone looks gorgeous and handsome and however else you want to be described. And you know, when I was thinking about it, the fact that we're at a new venue is really, really fitting, because this is, in many ways, a new era for ICIT. We are into our second decade. We were the first think tank to focus exclusively on cybersecurity and critical infrastructure. And the world is really a different place than what it was 13 years ago now when I started to kind of think up the idea of ICIT. On the one hand, there's so much positive to focus on, right? We're more connected than ever. We have more analysis and more data, which is leading to more insights and more knowledge, and just like the innovation fueling critical infrastructure, whether it's healthcare or energy, is just making lives better. On the other hand, it seems as though the world's never been more divided, and there's just challenges everywhere, and our adversaries, we know, are weaponizing these very innovations and this very progress against us and against our nation and our allies. And this threat landscape, or this theater of war, or this operating environment, whatever lens you view the world through, you know, this is why ICIT's mission and purpose is more important today than ever before. Because navigating societies and institutions through massive change and challenges, it requires leadership. It requires leadership that inspires, that uplifts, that frankly brings joy and happiness. I think we don't talk about that enough, and how important it is to be happy and joyful every day. And of course, it's important to drive change that ensures that, per ICIT's mission, people's foundational needs are met. And that's why we're here tonight. That's why all of you were invited and asked to be here tonight. This is a very exclusive party, so feel cool because you made it. Congratulations. And you know, I always use this opportunity to remind this group in particular that, yes, you're gonna hear from some very, very impressive, accomplished, and influential people, and you're meeting people that are literally running America and certainly impacting and influencing critical infrastructure modernization and resilience. It is very easy in DC to feel small and to feel insignificant and to feel that what you're doing is not big enough and is not enough. And I really want, if you guys walk away from anything tonight, besides knowing how amazing ICIT is and how important it is to donate and to sponsor ICIT, it is to remember that while there's a difference in scale of certain people's roles and how they're impacting the world, everybody has the opportunity to impact. You don't have to have stars on your shoulder or have a chief in front of your name or have millions of dollars in the bank to make a difference. I went to lunch today with a member of our board, and we walked into CVS to get something, and there's a homeless gentleman. We didn't think about it. We grabbed the sandwich, and we gave it to him. Did we stop and be like, oh my gosh, there's millions of homeless, hungry, and how are we going to change the world, this and that? No. We just saw a hungry guy. We bought him a sandwich. That's sometimes all it takes. And so as you're going through your days, as you go back to your homes and reflect on what you learned tonight, how you were inspired by tonight, and really what you want to take from this evening, please just remember that what you're doing matters, and all of you have a role to play in supporting not just ICIT's mission, but really ultimately making the world a better place, because if that's not what we're here to do, I don't know why we're here to do anything at all. With that, I'm going to do some quick thank yous, and then we're going to hand things off to one of my favorite people in the world, and ICIT's CEO, Corey Simpson. First of all, there's going to be a little bit of up and down right now. I would like anyone who is a veteran or active military to please stand up. Please stand up, don't be shy. I want to thank you for your service. And now everybody in the room, thank you. And now we also need to have a round of applause for military families, because they sacrifice a lot and give a lot as well. So thank you to the families that support these men and women. This next, I'm sorry, I forgot to wait for the applause. This next one is a bit odd, but I've started to do it more and more, and I think it's important. You don't have to stand up for this, but all of you who are parents in the room, I was just talking to Sean about this. I am not a parent, and I love children, but I'm not a parent. I'm a great uncle. But jokes aside, the fact that you do what you do, this is an impressive room, right? These are people, these are the movers of our industry. The fact that you do this with children and sacrifice so much for the country as well as for the next generation, it is so impressive, and do not undervalue what that means. And thank you for being parents, because that's one of the most important things you can do. So thank you all. I want to, of course, thank our donors. If you look at the program and on the signage, we have a list of donors. Very diverse group of donors, which is very exciting. I want to particularly thank Google Public Sector. You'll hear from, that's right. We'll hear from Lisa a little bit later during a keynote. They've been one of our partners from the very beginning. They're the founding member of the Center for FCB Resilience, one of our major initiatives, and we really couldn't do this without you, and all of our other donors and sponsors, so thank you so much. I want to thank our fellows, our industry council members, the board, and of course the ICIT team. And if you could help me give a round of applause to the Watergate staff for the great work that they're doing. And so with that, we're going to get today's program underway. I want to remind everybody before Corey comes up, the step and repeat is open. And so if you not get your glamour photo shots, you can do that at any time throughout the night. And for those of you who have been asked previously to do your expert interviews, please remember to do those. And they're in the back over there. And you can ask Corey or I or one of our team to point you in that direction.